In the Patagonia region of southern Argentina lies the Chubut province. A very diverse region, the Chubut province houses a rare treasure on a tiny peninsula facing the Atlantic, Punta Tombo. Punta Tombo is home to the largest Magellanic penguin colony in the world. 200,000 breeding pairs raise families there every year. Not only is the land protected, but this is a marine protected area as well. Marine protected areas benefit these penguins in a multitude of ways. By protecting the water, they can swim and forage for food that isn't tainted with petroleum. There's a lower risk of getting stuck in fishing nets, and their feeding options won't be limited to only what the fishing boats leave behind. Due to these problems, the average adult has had to swim nearly 50 miles more in order to find food like anchovies and shrimp over the last decade. Among other issues, this was contributing to the increased infant mortality rate. 40% of Magellanic penguin chicks were dying every year. However, for a bird with a feeding range that now spans 50 miles off the coast, protecting only 3 nautical miles is but a fraction of the area they inhabit. This is nonetheless a hard-won victory for penguin activists. The Chubut legislature only passed the law for a marine protected area there in 2015, even though the land of the peninsula had been protected for over 30 years. It took years of work to yield these results, but it is still great news for Magellanic penguins. Well, when they're at Punta Tombo. The problem is a lot of the time they're not. In April, after raising their young, these penguins migrate to southern Brazil and return in September once spring rolls around again. That means that for nearly half the year, these penguins are not directly benefiting from the marine protected area. Perhaps it is not just Argentina, but Brazil as well that should consider creating marine protected areas. It's not like MPAs are not beneficial to humans as well. In Argentina, tourists flock to watch and walk with the penguins. This creates tourist jobs for locals while fostering relations between penguins and humans, all in an environment that is sustainable for these beautiful birds. Given that this is the first MPA in Argentina, it is absolutely a victory for the Magellanic penguins of Punta Tombo. However, it is only their home for half of the year, and even then, it is only a fraction of what these birds need. This is a step in the right direction, but there are many more yet ahead.